to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. On the option, it's Sayin. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Breaks free. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
2nd down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Ohio State and Illinois, a trophy game. Illabuck, it was a live turtle. It was the reward up until 1925. Then they chose to make a wooden trophy. But, Kirk, you played in this game against some pretty good Illinois teams back in your day.
Yeah, unfortunately, some really good Illinois teams. And I think it's probably one of the more underrated atmospheres when Illinois gets it going. Champaign is a beautiful city as far as college football is concerned. Their fans get behind them. The wind always seems to be howling. And I'll tell you this, we did not beat them in my time I was there. Jason Verduzco was a quarterback. Before that, Jeff George. Really good defense with Dana Howard, who's one of the better linebackers to ever play in the Big Ten. Simeon Rice, Kevin Hardy. Yeah, Illinois can get it going, and they'd had the Buckeyes number back in the 80s.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a short completion of the tight end. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And he's got it again. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Rogers. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
A new set of downs after that completion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Peoples. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back to throw. It's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Out of the gun now on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Gets some space around the 30. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action here on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense operating from the pistol. bootleg looking to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Pointer in the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Illinois.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback, which sure made him pay for it.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That's caught. It's Tate. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Option look. It's saying. As the first down is still going.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's saying. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On the run, it's Peoples. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Outlier. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down after a short gain there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fights through a tackle.
Wow, they pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for 3rd down to be able to pick up that first.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Brings up 2nd down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Caught quickly. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's got the first and still going.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Option look. It's saying. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He keeps it on a design run. He gets loose. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's saying. Running back grabs it on a screen. A quick juke. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Buckeyes move into the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. QB bootlegs here. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Sayin. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the defense brings him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle. It's Dixon. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Outlier. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 10. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Dropping back, it's Outlier. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Great catch when they desperately needed it. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Chewing clock with the running game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Gets the first and still running. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
A productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Looking to throw again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.